So guys, welcome to episode number 9 of the FIFA 16 Barcelona career mode. We're actually going to kick off today's episode with a training session, training 5 players: Fabinho, Mario Götze, Sergio Roberto, Neymar and Marc Bartra. And you guys probably saw from that training session, I didn't show you guys the training session gameplay. A lot of you guys in the comment section have been telling me it's now time to sort of stop showing you guys the training sessions and just really show you guys the results, so you guys can see the results from each individual's training session, the actual rating that they did get. Guys, if you do go on to enjoy today's video, remember to support it by dropping a like rating. Can we smash over 250 likes for this video? Make sure to drop a comment down below that I could personally respond to, and also click subscribe if you are new around here. Headline reads: Rakitic returns to face former club Barcelona. That is correct. In the first transfer window, obviously when we kicked off this series, Rakitic was sold to Arsenal from a counter offer that I did give them. They came in with an offer for Rakitic. I went back at them with a counter offer. They did accept it, and Rakitic did leave Barcelona to Arsenal. We're currently sitting first in our Champions League group. We've won both games against Shakhtar Donetsk and Bayer Leverkusen. Both those games did end in a 2-0 win, so let's hope that we can pick up another win here against Arsenal, make it 9 points from 3 games going into obviously the second half of the Champions League in the group stage. This is the Arsenal side: Alexis Sanchez, Giroud, Walcott, Mesut Ozil, Rakitic and Ramsey. Both will be starting in the CDM positions. Rakitic coming back to Spain, obviously at our home ground. But we got off to a very disappointing start as Dani Alves passes the ball back, trying to play it to Mateu. It's actually Giroud who actually intercepts the pass. He's going to take a shot, and Giroud's shot is saved from ter Stegen in goals, denying Giroud the first goal and putting Arsenal 1-0 up. Arsenal are sitting second in our Champions League group, so it is really important if we do pick up the win here. But there wasn't too many highlights in this game. It was both teams really trying to hold possession, trying to look for that chance they could put themselves 1-0 in the lead, and the Arsenal almost did it in the 84th minute with yet again trying to find Olivier Giroud in the box. But from that, ter Stegen is actually going to throw this one out to Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez who plays it wide to Neymar. Neymar's going to try and go himself here, takes a shot, and the Arsenal man does deflect that one. So Neymar having a chance there, but the Arsenal player did get in the way of that one to make sure that Neymar's shot did not go on target and trying to trouble the former Chelsea goalkeeper, Peter Cech. So from that, Iniesta's with the corner. He's going to whip it in, trying to find Thomas Vermaelen as the header goes straight back out to Iniesta as he plays it to Sergio Roberto, who takes the shot himself, and that one is straight at Peter Cech. And the game is actually gone to end Barcelona 0, Arsenal 0. In my opinion, this was a game where we really had to win, because if we did win this game, we would go on to 9 points, and that surely would have secured us into the knockout stages of the Champions League already. But hey, it's a 0-0 draw. We're still undefeated in our Champions League group. We've got 7 points from 3 games. Arsenal have 5 points from 3 games. And Bayer Leverkusen are just outside the top 2. 1 point behind Arsenal on 4 points. And Shakhtar Donetsk look like they're already going to be knocked out of the Champions League with no points. As we're heading into the next game of today's episode, this is in the league, and it's actually against Eibar. And Eibar aren't the strongest of sides in the league. And we didn't get off to the best starts in the league earlier on in this season, but from the past 2 episodes we've really got very big victories, and now we're actually sitting in, I want to say, the top 7 in the league, and that's very good to see, as also Real Madrid are struggling quite a bit at the moment in the league. And just to give you guys a little heads up that in the next episode, it's going to be a huge El Clasico, Barcelona versus Real Madrid, in the next episode. So this is the Eibar side. They actually started a 4-2-3-1 formation for this game. The first highlight came in the 17th minute, as it's Jordi Alba who plays it to Arda Turan. He plays it to Mario Götze. He's going to play to Lacazette as he does present for the ball. He's going to skip around one defender, and Lacazette is actually going to go himself. What a finish that is from the Frenchman, Lacazette, to give us the 1-0 advantage. He went himself, he got around that defender, and he put that one into the top corner. Nothing that the keeper could have done there. As in the 32nd minute, yet again, it's Mario Götze on the ball, really controlling our attacks in the central attacking midfield position. It's Götze plays with Sergio Busquets as he plays it to Lacazette, and yet again, Lacazette, he's going to go himself. The ball got played to him. He did well to really just move around that defender. He had his back turned to goal, did well to really turn around and give us now a 2-0 advantage, and Lacazette has already 2 goals in the first half in this game against Eibar. As we weren't done with there, in the 43rd minute, we're going to win the ball back. It's Rafinha who plays it to Sergio Busquets, who tries to play it through to Mario Götze, and it is actually going to be an own goal, as Busquets is actually trying to claim that it's actually his goal, but Busquets tried to play the ball through to Mario Götze. Götze did get taken down. It was actually one of the Eibar centre-backs. It came off his boot. It actually got deflected off the goalkeeper, and it went in. And before half-time, so it's not even half-time, it's Barcelona 3, Eibar 0, and we've got off to the greatest start in this game. You guys can see, I thought Götze did get a boot onto that one while I was playing it, but looking back at the replay, Götze did not get a foot onto that one. As in the 60th minute, Eibar trying to get a goal back, trying to put themselves back into this game, as they're going to run down the wing here. They do very well to get around Gerard Piqué. Their man's going to whip in across to find their attacker, and he's just going to sky that one, really wasting that opportunity for Eibar to get back into this game, maybe make it 3-1, and maybe could actually get a result in this game, but he did sky that one. So really, our 3 goals in the first half were enough for us to pick up the victory. We pick up a 3-0 win against Eibar, first win of today's episode, and a very, very nice win. Lacazette with 2 goals, and obviously the third one was an own goal. And Lacazette playing very well in that striker position, almost doing as good as Luis Suarez. So will Lacazette take Suarez's spot? You guys will have to wait and find out. So it's a good win here in the league. It's another win in the league, pushing us up the league table after that disappointing start to the season. 3-0 win here against Eibar. So we're actually sitting 3rd now in the league. We're 3 points behind Atletico Madrid, but you guys can see that we've actually played 10 games. Atletico have only played 8. Real Sociedad are in 2nd, while Real Madrid are down in 5th, and Valencia are down in 6th. As we're having another training session here, and obviously I'm not going to show you guys the training, I'm just going to show you guys the actual rating that each player did get. Bartra got a C, as Neymar, sadly I did fail his one, but he did go up a little bit in his stats. Sergio Roberto did get a C, Mario Götze got a D, and Fabinho, the right back, did pick up a C in his training session. So training sessions are going around very nicely at the moment, but you guys are going to be seeing me in the next couple of episodes really change up the training, and I'm going to do something that is going to change up the way that my players are trained. I'm actually going to go with a different sort of routine in the training, so you guys aren't going to see me train 5 different players in 1 week. You're going to see me train 1 player for about 4 weeks, and then after we've done training that player, we're going to train the next player. Hopefully you guys do understand that, but I will explain it a bit more when we do come to it. So we're coming up against Real Valladolid. This is a game in the Spanish Cup. Yes, I think in last FIFA it was called the Spanish Cup. In this FIFA, it's called Copa de España. So I'm pretty sure that EA did buy the rights for the Spanish Cup, but we're gonna call it the Spanish Cup. And this game really didn't have too many highlights. You guys did see in the 69th minute, Sergio Busquets with the header, but his header does go wide of the goal, not even putting that one on target. And that is how the game is going to end. It had barely any highlights. It was really just a boring, stale game, both teams holding on to the possession. So it's going to end 0-0, which means we're actually going to go into a second leg, into a replay game, and whoever wins that game is going to come out on top and obviously go through into the next round of the Copa de España or the Spanish Cup, depending on what you guys want me to call it. So a 0-0 draw here. It's actually the second draw of today's episode. We're actually going to be having 4 games in today's episode. episode number 9 of the Barcelona career mode. Guys, if you have missed any episodes of this series, there will be a full series playlist link down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for support on my videos, and obviously it's been insane, the start of FIFA 16. If you did miss my new career mode that did start yesterday, the Everton career mode did begin yesterday. Make sure you go check that one out if you did miss it, as we're coming up against Getafe in the final game of today's episode. This is in the league, and let's hope that we can end off the episode with another league victory. We did win, obviously, 3-0 earlier on in today's episode. Let's hope that we can pick up a win here. As Ter Stegen will be starting in goals, Dani Alves, Vermaelen, Piqué, and Jordi Alba at the back. Rafinha, Mario Götze, and Sergio Roberto in the midfield. We've got Neymar out on the left wing, Lacazette as the striker. Suarez did play that previous game against Real Sociedad, so he was a little bit fatigued, and Messi up front. But in the 23rd minute, we've got Neymar on the boards. Here plays with Sergio Roberto, who plays it to Rafinha, who's going to decide to take a shot himself. And what a great save that is from the Getafe goalkeeper, denying Rafinha the first goal in this game and putting ourselves 1-0 in the lead against Getafe. So from that, we've got the corner. It's Lionel Messi who's actually going to whip it in. He's going to whip it in, trying to find Mario Götze. He does do so, and the keeper is just going to touch that one over the goals, which means that resulting in that, we've got another corner. It's actually Mario Götze who's actually going to go with the short corner. I don't really do that too much to short corners, as the ball gets played to Rafinha, as he plays it to Lionel Messi, who takes a touch, controls the ball, and finishes that one into the bottom corner. In the 28th minute, it's Getafe 0, Barcelona 1, and we have taken the lead in this game in the early stages. But just before half time, during stoppage time, it's Jordi Alba on the ball. It's Jordi Alba who's going to play it wide to Neymar, as he whips it across, trying to find Lacazette. He does do so. Lacazette with the header. It's gone into the back of the net. It's 2-0 now. Lacazette with the header. It's Getafe 0, Barcelona 2. But you guys yet again are going to see that apparently it's an own goal by the goalkeeper. I don't know how that the game did call that an own goal. So it's an own goal by the goalkeeper after he did get a fingertip, trying to fingertip save that one. But I don't understand. It should be Lacazette's goal, as in the 49th minute, Götze does get taken down. Mario Götze gets taken down, which means just outside the area in the 50th minute, we have a chance to make a 3-0, and that man is going to be Lionel Messi, who is going to step up in the 23rd minute. It's Messi with the free kick. He's actually going to hit the crossbar, so we came very close to making a 3-0 and getting another goal in this game to really seal that victory for us. As in the 62nd minute, we do lose the ball ourselves, as Getafe looked to go on the attack. It was a tackle that I shouldn't have made. It was an unnecessary challenge from Sergio Roberto, and the referee has given Sergio Roberto a red card. The young man has been sent off in this game against Getafe. There's no need for that. I shouldn't have done it. And you guys can see that he did not get the ball. He was nowhere near the ball. He took down the player, and we're down to 10 men for the rest of this game. But luckily, we were in a 2-0 we were 2-0 ahead. So lucky we were 2-0 ahead, and that red card didn't really change, didn't really affect the game, as at full time we're going to pick up a 2-0 victory in this game against Getafe. Great way to end off today's episode, a 2-0 victory. So we picked up 2 important wins in the league. We're pushing up the table, trying to get into that top spot after a disappointing start to the La Liga season. So guys, it's been a great episode. It's been 4 games in today's episode, as just after the game I've received a international management offer for Portugal. I've decided I'm not going to go with any international management unless it's Spain. That's right, Barcelona from Spain. I want to manage an international, manage obviously Spain. We're going to keep this really a Spain career mode, obviously with Barcelona. But guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and drop a like rating. Make sure to drop a comment down below that I can personally respond to. Also, click subscribe if you are new around here, as the El Clasico will be taking place in the next episode. You won't want to miss it. Barcelona versus Real Madrid, and I see you all on my next video.